Shows me live over there. Dang it. Okay, now it's working. Thank you for at least saying that. That really kind of, I don't know if it works or not half the time. So, sorry for those of y'all who are just coming now in on the YouTube. I will replace this video, I guess, at a later moment. I hate when it does that. Scheduled ones, when you hit the start button, should not require you to hit the go live button in the group, but it does. I need a sticky note to remind me of that later on. I will do that later. Oh. And just anyone who's curious, it's book writing night. We're working on book 3. Chapters called Anniversaries. I am using ChatGPT to give me an opening prompt for this because I'm a little brain dead tonight, and we're gonna see what I can get out of this, because actually I think this is a really good prompt. So you don't have to use ChatGPT to write everything for you. That's just stupid and it's weak. And while I do, and I say this, I do occasionally have it write suggested scenes for me, I do not have it write my whole book, to be very, very clear. Get over to where I've got my paragraph opener saved. Relocation! We got this. Oh, that's much better. It's okay if Twitch lags. Go to whichever. That's why Tuesdays and Wednesdays are a dual stream, is because I can do both at the same time, and it makes life a little bit easier. So, yeah. Oh, dang it! I accidentally got rid of my heading, and I didn't mean to have my headings. Why do I always forget that there's two eyes in traipsing? Why do I always forget that? Like, I always manage to forget that, and I don't know why. Oh. I mean, that happens. Clearly, way too much going on. It happens. Ooh. Just so y'all know which song I'm getting on the playlist right now. It's my favorite, and this kind of actually it's gonna inspire a little bit more of Into the Pack, where they're spending it's one of their like nights before the big gala party, and it's called Stayed Over by Austin Giorgio, and I love this song. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Twitch sometimes gets laggy, and that's okay. It doesn't always like me, and that's fine. I do it on both for a reason, and it's okay. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And Twitch isn't always kind to everyone, so it's okay. I do love this song. It is so them. I know you've listened to this one, Kat. Yes, we can totally do that. I'm down for that. We can totally do that. I have not uncapped the way to do dual sessions, because one of my other friends wants to do this, so that we can do that. And I will eventually figure out how we're supposed to do that. But I love that idea. We can totally do that. One of my friends, I know you've listened to the whole playlist, Kat. So you know exactly what cutesy little song I'm talking about. It's the cutest song ever. Oh, Marble, sweet baby Marble. Darn. Please do, Lisa. I love more music, always, constantly. Give me all the good tunes. This one just happens, I think that song in particular just happens to be my favorite from the playlist because it's just so cutesy and I want to love like that. I do. Where it's like I should have just stayed over the night before when you were planning on flying out and just stayed and just gotten up in the morning and fixed breakfast and everything. I want that so bad. I'm really just sad that we're potentially losing TikTok on Sunday. I've got all my links. I got all my data downloaded. The little document thing. So that I can go download all of my TikTok stuff. For those of you that aren't aware, or may not be US based, might have somehow missed the news. Yeah, we're gonna potentially lose TikTok on Sunday, so I have way too much content to get downloaded, and that is all happening tomorrow night. So that I can get everything downloaded. Now that's a lie, Cat. You will have plenty of places to get book recs. I'm actually about to start a Excel spreadsheet list for here on YouTube because I do book reviews and stuff, you guys. And I'm going to put what I've got on deck on there to read next. That is getting a book review. Onyx Storm will not be getting a book review. I want to be very clear about that. I have chosen not to do a book review for Onyx Storm. That is a personal choice. I do not have to do it. And so I am not doing that. But I'm going to start an Excel spreadsheet that you guys are going to be able to go in and edit. And you can go in and add things to the queue that you would like me to read or you think would be interesting for me to read. And I'm not picky. You can pick anything you want for the most part. If I research it and find it to be not kosher over here, we're going to nix it off the list. And I will make a note of why it was nixed next to the book. But I will also create in jointure to that an Amazon wish list that is public with all of the books that are added by someone else. So I'm going to have you put like whatever your Instagram handle or whatever it is, whatever handle you want to give me and tell me what platform it's on. My friend does this, Cade does this on his platform. And so, if you buy the book that you recommended off the wish list and it gets sent to me, that bumps your book in the queue. That means it will be whenever I finish whatever book I'm currently reading, it will be the next book on the queue. So that is the only way to make it fair. So if someone has already purchased and that gets there first, then your book will be after theirs. But I'm going to do that so that we can, I can start getting through my TBR list because my TBR list is like 300 books long. And also I can get meet new authors in that way. And because I love to read new authors. So one author that is going to be added to the list is Nicolette from TikTok. She does the Fifth Wing skits for Fourth Wing. And so Nicolette's books are all on my list and I'm adding them to my list. And those are going to be the next ones that I want to read after I finish Onyx Storm. That's fair. That's fair, Kat. But I will also say that I am one of those that if it's not something that I will personally reread or I'm not going to recommend it to someone else, it goes in the book. It goes in the box to go to McKay's. So my thing is that y'all are going to do this, and then I'm going to take those books, and they're going to get taken to McKay's, and they're going to get to find new homes. And so they're not a waste. It's not going to be a waste. Either that or I will find a library to donate them to. I don't know if I can find a library to donate them to. That'll even be better. But that's the game plan of what I want to do. I just have to take the time to get the Excel spreadsheet done. And I say Excel spreadsheet, I mean Google sheet done. And so, like I said, I'll definitely make sure I list the rules out and everything that, like, if you purchase the book, that moves it up in the queue, and that will surpass whatever I currently have in the queue at that time. So that's how this will work. So and I also want to fill that list, and I want to put this out there and bring all that good energy in. I want that list to be filled with indie authors as much as possible. I feel like I miss a lot of indie authors and don't know about them. So I'm like, give me all of the indie authors. I want all of them. So oh, could I go to sleep tonight at a reasonable hour? Probably not. I did not sleep well last night, you guys. I'm always available. I agree. Indie authors are more interesting, and I guess that's really why I want to... Hang on a second, you guys. Oh. Sorry, you guys. I had someone, I love it when people come into my chat to, guys, I hit my goal of like 50 subscribers the other night, and it makes me so happy. Okay. We're gonna do that. So I reported someone and blocked them. So, yeah. But, yeah, I always want a list of indie authors. I really love Nicolette's content, so I figure I'm going to like her books. Probably will end up loving them. At least that's my hope. Because I really do want to do more stuff like that. And, yeah. So, I still have 6 more book reviews to film this weekend. That's happening on Saturday. Before our dinner meetup with the group on Saturday evening. I have so much to get done. And then another book that I'm filming a video with. I know Kindle Unlimited is where you're going to find a lot of those indie authors, but here's the thing. I don't read on my Kindle enough to make it worth it. So my thing is any indie author I find that I've liked their book so far, when like I'm scrolling through reels on Instagram, I will, if I really, really like the excerpt. Oh, it is in Franklin. I'm not going to say the place. The event is in the Discord group, Lisa. It's in the Discord group. I made the event. I don't want to like expect you to come because like where it is in Franklin, it's a 30-ish minute drive from me. So I can only guess how far it is from you. Everyone voted. It was a group vote in the Davidson group. So yeah. But everyone's welcome. I tried to pick things that were like on the other side of town, and no one was like, they voted for the sushi place, so we're going to sushi Saturday night. Yeah, I would not want you to drive that far for that. I tried. I picked like, I can't even remember. I did a poll on it in our little Davidson County chat. Hang on. Like I gave like the Opry Mall area as an option. I couldn't. There's nowhere over in East really that I would recommend. The only place close is like Taco Mamacita over in Germantown. And unfortunately it was the sushi place that won. I mean, if he is, yay, because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to hug you at this point. We've just become such quick friends, the three of us in this group, that I just want to hug both of you in person. If you're huggers, I will not expect you to hug me if you are not huggers. Yay, I love hugs. I love how good Twitch is about reviewing things, and if you tell them, hey, this was a scam, they fucking get on it. Like, it's not like TikTok. I will say that much. It is not like TikTok. Yes, please do. Please do. I will follow him actually if you will send it to me because I love to watch other people game. There's one game in particular I would love to watch someone play, and I've actually set up alerts for it, but no one plays it, and it's like this weird game where you're on like this oil rig out in the middle of the ocean and this like eldritch horror entity is attacking the oil rig. Like, think The Mist meets Cthulhu and H.P. Lovecraft. No one I know plays it. I have not been able to find anyone on YouTube who's played it. or on live stream who's played it on Twitch. I don't even know the name of the game. I sent it to a friend and I was like, I would literally sit and watch your husband play, your fiance play this, because I can't play it. I would freak out every time I played it because the jump scares would get me. But, like, I could watch someone else play it and thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I don't like Fallout. I don't like the Fallout games from the perspective of me playing it. But there's this one content creator on YouTube I found called Oxhorn. And I love to watch his videos of him playing these different, playing the different ones. And it is, like, my favorite. Ooh. I've got another good one playing on my phone right now for the thing. It's called Moonsong by Roses and Revelations. Oh my gosh, I love that song. I will find the name of that game and send it to you because I like I said, I personally know I can't play it. The jump scares would freak me out too much. Like, it's the reason why I can't play the Resident Evil games. I like to watch other people play it because I love Resident Evil, but I cannot do it myself. Like, I just can't. It's a personal thing. I can't do it. Just can't. Just can't. Okay, y'all want to hear what I've got so far? And I know this has a delay, so I have to wait a second. Okay, let me move the camera for a second. I probably just fucked the angle up, but it's okay. We'll just live with it. Everyone can see my double chin. It's fine. I want to make sure. I will say I'm not going to read like the last little paragraph because I need to get that through. But here's the opening. So this is going to be chapter 13, by the way. The rain had started again, a steady drizzle that painted the cobblestones with a slick sheen. William ducked into the antique shop, more out of curiosity than necessity, the bell over the door jingling softly as he stepped inside. He'd been out traipsing all over the city in some weird attempt to find everything for the dinner he had planned for the next night. Their 3-month anniversary was fast approaching, and though he hadn't planned on celebrating with a gift, something about the shop's inviting glow had stopped him in his tracks once he had entered its doors. The scent of old wood and tarnished metal wrapped around him like a cloak as his eyes scanned the displays, taking in the trinkets that littered the building. Slowly, his feet moved further into the building, its size far larger than the facade of the building. The facade had made him think it was. I'm gonna fix that because I do not like that. I'm repeating myself. He made his way through the aisles, taking in the decades, hell, maybe even centuries, old items that littered every booth. Turning yet another corner as he moved through the building, he found himself in the aisle that apparently was dedicated to nothing but booths of jewelers. It was there, at the third booth counter, that a glint of silver caught his eye. It was a necklace, a sterling silver crescent moon pendant, simple yet elegant. And that's what we got so far for the opening. Thoughts, questions, concerns? now to just get this whole chapter done, because if I could just get this chapter done, I'd be the happiest person in the world. I do have to log that I wrote today, whether or not I like it. It may not be a lot, but it's there. Figured out how to get all my roll-ups to work in Notion. It's freaking amazing. I definitely said screw the schedule. That is for fucking sure. We love swipe text. It's fun and it gives us good laughs, and that is all that matters. It gives us good laughs. Okay, let me get my Word doc pulled back up. Look, that's the reason why I do these streams. You can use this as a co-writing stream. What's happening? That's valid. See if cutting my Wi-Fi off on my phone will help. How are you not receiving enough video? Always steal the desk. Always steal the desk. I'm the first person that's going to tell you that. I agree. Like, steal the desk. I have my gigantic ass desk, and one day I will take a picture of it so you guys can see it. But, like, I can't wait to get my bigger screen. Like, that's the next goal. I got this, like, awesome little... Let's do a quick desk tour. So sorry if I'm making y'all sick, but I got this nifty little, like, port thing from Target today so that I don't have to worry about shit anymore. It's wonderful. Like, I love this thing. But yeah, like, that thing's been the best thing that I've ever purchased for myself. I just got it today, and it's, like, the best thing I've ever done is get that thing. So now I actually have, like, the ability to have all my things plugged into one spot and not have to worry about, like, having to have a bunch of ports plugged in on the computer. It's really nice. And I'm really trying to figure out why. How are you not getting enough video? Okay, I don't like that it's saying like y'all are having issues, but it's not showing that y'all are having issues on my end when I look at it. Funky. YouTube Studio, you are killing me. Okay. So you trade the cat for dogs. That's what I'm hearing. True, obnoxiously loud dogs are a whole thing. Okay. I'm having a transition problem. If y'all want to help me with it for a second. I love writing. I want to be an author, she says. Yet has problems with transitions like this. Oh. Writing myself into a corner. Okay. So this is after he has spotted the necklace. He moved closer, his chest tightening as his fingers brushed the edge of the display case. The first thought that slammed into his mind, making his stomach fill with butterflies, was that this was so perfectly Aurelia. He'd seen enough of her jewelry collection in the last 3 months to know she had no preference for a metal. Her necklaces layered around her neck in their varying tones based on what fit the vibe for the evening. It was beautiful, just like her. But I can't get into the next part where he's like, I can also use this necklace as a test. So what I have so far, like just notes from like the prompt that I used, is it also served another purpose, a subtle test perhaps. His lips pressed into a thin line as he realized the thought had been lurking at the back of his mind since he walked in. Like, I don't know how to tie into that from that, like him like so in love with her, because he is in love with her, and tying into him feeling the need to still do the Van Helsing thing. Ugh. Right as Aurelia song comes on. The motivation, so it's not that he wants to do it. It's this, so you have to think of it the way that I think of it and the way William is telling me he sees it in my head. And of course, if anyone is listening to this and coming in at the wrong moment, the way I work with my characters is that they are the ones telling me the story. I am not making this up as I go. They are the ones actively telling me these things. And William is saying in my head right now that it's not an active choice for him to do it. It is 20-something years of programming, of being a Van Helsing, being taught that supernatural should not exist, that they should be completely rid from the world. And it is something that he can't just turn it off. Like, there is no switch to turn this off. And that's the problem, is he's even having difficulty in my head saying, this is how we should go into it. We're both kind of how do you get into that? Basically, let's put it this way. William's gonna have to go through some cult deprogramming in the next 2 books. That's the only thing I can think to label it, is he's gonna have to go through some cult deprogramming in the next 2 books. I'm sorry if no one else finds that funny. I think it's funny that I'm likening the Van Helsing family to a cult. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so it really is like an underlying motivation of like, he has seen this necklace, he sees it, it is 100%, this is my girl. Like, this would go with how she wears her jewelry. So it's not like it's the first time he's ever seen her wear silver. But like, most of the time when he sees her wearing it, mind you, it's London, it's wet, it's rainy, it's cold. Like, a lot of her stuff is high necked, so of course it's never touching her skin. And in the 3 months that they've been dating, it's kind of starting to get to spring-ish weather. So like, it's not cold. Yes, it's rainy, but it's not cold. And so he knows that the more revealing dresses have started to come out, but he's never seen her wear silver to her skin. And so this is kind of that, the part of his brain that is still thinking Van Helsing style is like, we could use this as a test, my dude. It's like his dad talking in the back of his brain, or his grandfather talking in the back of his head, like telling him like, hey, you need to do your job, dude. Come on, you're not here to get laid. You're here to find out if they're actual like werewolves and shit. Ugh. So it's very confusing. I am struggling with this a little bit to get to that point of like his thought process and that of like having that existential dread of like, he hasn't thought of it in the last 3 months. I like that. That's kind of the idea behind it, of it being first thought, second thought basis. The only thing is getting those words to function, is I can't figure out how to get to that with him. William's a strange child in my head. I know it is. And actually, it technically is 8:33. So I'm going to call it a night on the stream, you guys. And how about and I'll meet you guys in our author voice chat in the Discord. How does that sound? Because I really need help, and I will not be able to go to sleep until this is finished. At least this section is done. So I'll meet y'all in the voice chat. And for those of y'all that have come into the stream late, or y'all are rewatching on the replay, Sunday night is gaming night, and we will be playing Forspoken on Sunday night on the PlayStation 5. That is only on Twitch, so we'll be doing that there. And yeah, next week we'll start the book reviews back up. I should have all last 6 of them that all 6 that I still need to finish film this weekend, and then I will start editing. And so we will basically have content for the next month and a half into March. And reminder that there will be a special co-host for the review of Be There When the Luck Happens, Ina Garten's memoir, or Be Ready When the Luck Happens. That's what it's called, Be Ready When the Luck Happens. So we will be having a co-host for that book review. My friend Karen is going to come in and do the review with us. So yeah, I love you all. Have an amazing Wednesday night, hump day, hump night. And I will see you guys on Sunday.